MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on The Show is next. Garrett Cole is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Now at the plate, Ramon Urias. He will lead this one off today. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against a really good team. If they have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Alberto makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Here comes Gardner. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting third.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
So here's Trey Mancini. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Orioles nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Cole Stewart, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Digging in, Kyle Higashioka. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Kyle.
Now here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's out.
This is line to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Mancini is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Batting third.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
To the plate now, Max Bird, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Higashioka stands at first with 1 out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Second inning set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Renato Nunez. First pitch of the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. This is year 1 of a new 9-year deal that he signed recently, so it looks like he's here to stay for a long time. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Next will be the designated hitter, Dwight Smith Jr. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. First delivery to him on the way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Smith stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. In 13 at-bats so far in the series, he's collected 3 base hits. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Miguel Andujar.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball one. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And that one is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Second home run early in the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 1-1 the count now. Pitch on the way. A bouncer up the middle. Alberto gloves it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Fouled away. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And it's fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ball 1.
21.
Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 8th home run on the season for him. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Standing in now, Mike Ford.
The first baseman.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
So he sets him down swinging. Austin Hayes becomes the first out of the inning. Stepping in now, Austin Wynns. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. One strike now from Cole. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Chris Davis at the plate now. A little late on the fastball here as this is bounced foul just off to the left. Strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
And another foul ball. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Stepping in, Brett Gardner, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. And there's 1 away. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and up to bat next it'll be the catcher Kyle Higashioka. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. In there, a base hit.
The batter, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Into the box now, Gleyber Torres, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Torres, a Venezuelan-born ball player, certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone! 2-run shot to straightaway center. 4th home run here in the early going. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Into the box, Max Bird. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Line to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
At the plate, Gio Urshela. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Count is 2-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 2-1 is taken. Ball 3.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Ready for another chance? Ramon Urias. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hanser Alberto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Hanser Alberto sent packing for the second out of the inning. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Aaron Hicks is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder.
Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Two and one to count. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Mike Ford.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Ford. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Runners on first with one down. Slapped hard the opposite way. Santander is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Next for New York, Brett Gardner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
A runner on first with two away.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike two. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for the Yankees, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The third baseman.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Renato Nunez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number one.
Now that designated hitter, Dwight Smith Jr.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Dwight Smith Jr. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
And this is popped up near second base. And there's out number two.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Into the box now, Anthony Santander. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Two out, nobody on. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail here 4-0. Richard Bleier will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Richard Bleier.
Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
The catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to right center. Hayes is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Now at the plate, Torres. There's prior history in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
2-2 pitch is
い
fouled
ろん
away.
な機材めっちゃ持ってそうですね。
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
あんなボロボロなんがあんなさらけになるからね。
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0
や
lead
たら
now.
勝ってましたけど。あれ元から買う予定やった。
The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is crazy. 4th round tripper of
あの人でも見てたら手袋してない。素手でやってはるからすごい。
No
たま
hits
に
to
入れ
this
るとき
point.
は手袋してましたけど、ほとんど素手でやってましたよ。
The 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Andujar. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. First offering on its way. And this is low, ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And
it's fouled away.
あれを素手でやってるのがすごいな。
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
もうあれが慣れてはるんか知らないですけど。
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
かなり再生回数いってましたよね。
Now here's the pitch. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Through 5 innings, 5-0 New York. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Austin Hayes.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Gonna need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's gonna be a strike.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Austin Wynns is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
そうペースの回数です。まあ、そら興味があれば見てまいります。
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Hicks going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
入るんかな。ああいうのは好きな
Stepping in, Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Line hard, but foul.
腐ったトイレが綺麗になるタイプなんです
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
めっちゃ汚いトイレでしたけどね。
Oh, that's out.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit.
痛みまくってるのがね。
Ready once again, Gio Urshela. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Hitter, number 29.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
お昼間に王将の焼きそば食いましたよ。あれうまいですね。結構ボリュームがあってうまい。
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip.
なぜか注意が入らない。綺麗に見たらだいぶ好き。
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
The 1-2.
職人関係の動画は意外と見る人いますよね。
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Hit on the ground out to short. Alberto fields it cleanly. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Alberto has it. There's one. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. Down in order go the Yankees, but they hold a 5-0 lead. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Ramon Urias. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll get there as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff triple.
Now batting.
They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Behind 0-2 now. A runner in scoring position with none out. Here's the 0-2.
Nope. Ball 2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Standing in now, Trey Mancini. Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
大阪といえばやっぱ近江連合ですよね。
Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Fly ball out toward right field. Hicks is under it. 2 gone. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Renato Nunez.
So striding forward now, Renato Nunez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set and the pitch.
Ball 1. No strike.
Here it comes, 1-0. 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score where you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
At the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. Nick Nelson trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Nick Nelson.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded up the first baseline.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run shot to right center field. First home run of the campaign for him. And it's a 5-3 game now.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
Stepping in now, Anthony Santander. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 3 runs already home here. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He loses him on ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Settling in now, Austin Hayes. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Nelson A native Floridian. He was a fourth-round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Gardner is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But the Orioles push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Yankees 5 and the Orioles 3. Michael Rooker gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 62, Michael Rooker.
Now at the plate, Mike Ford. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's out.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 1-0.
Ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Three and 0 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup? Or do you stay with the heater?
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
So stepping in, Brett Gardner. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Nobody out, runner on first. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to Davis, and indeed it's a double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself, and turn 2 pretty smooth.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Higashioka. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Bottom of the 7th inning. Will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Torres will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Bouncer to the left side.
Wow, 取られる。
Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Yankees 5 and the Orioles 3. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Austin Wynns.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
さあ、変えました。
Miguel Yajure has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 34.
娘の生産っていうのはわかるね。
Yajure.
ああ、ようわからん。
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
わあ、このピッチャー、球めっちゃ遅い。球種は多いけど、球がかなり遅いです。
And he's way off balance with the swing there.
逆に遅すぎて打ちにくそうです。
And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to be a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Now the pitch. Chris Davis is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. The pitch.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Throw gets him 2 down.
Now that second baseman,
Digging in and looking for more, Ramon Urias. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're still down 5-3. Sean Armstrong is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43, Sean Armstrong.
Ready for another shot now, Max Burt, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. DJ LeMahieu is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 balls and a strike now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Reined in. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. One away.
Now batting, number 29.
So coming to the plate, Gio Urshela. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Chopper to short. Alberto gloves it, and there's out number 2.
The batter, the right fielder.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
Well, this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. 0-1 pitch on its way. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
To 1-2 now. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Hayes, but he won't get there. It falls in. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
Here's the first pitch to him. Mike Ford is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
2 out, bases loaded. And it's fouled away. The set and the 1-1. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. One run is scored. Oh, but that'll be shy of the monuments as it hits off the wall. 2 runs have scored. In to score is the runner from first. It's an 8-3 ball game.
When you mess with the bull, you expect to get the horns, right? Bases loaded and they challenge him, which is obviously a huge mistake, and he nearly blasts a grand slam. Lucky for them, it's only a double, so 3 runs come across the score, and he stands at second, 3 RBIs richer.
Brandon Bailey enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Aaron Judge will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1 on its way. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a man left on. We played 8 full. It's the Yankees 8 and the Orioles 3. Aaron Judge stays in the ball game in the 9-hole and takes over out in center field.
Number 99, Aaron Judge. Now at second, number 26, DJ LeMay.
So digging in now, Hanser Alberto. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
The right fielder, number 16, Trey Mancini.
In now, Trey Mancini. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The 1-1. Swung on and missed. Chased the fastball that time. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And here's Renato Nunez. Swing and a liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1, here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
8-3 is today's final. The New York Yankees took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Garrett Cole earns the win, his second, as he goes 6+, allowing only a single base hit. Cole Stewart was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Miguel Yajure works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Orioles, 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.
ハローワークの前の自販機のいいものサーチで何もないとはどういうことです。ハローワークの前、いいものサーチ。初めて会いますね。これで連勝ですな。まあ、どんどん勝たんとやばいっすからねって、まだ最下位ですね。まあでも全然、団子状態やから、まだまだわからんっすね。ダメだ。あちゃー。オリオールズともゲーム差なしですよ、これ。6勝7敗やから、1ゲームしか変わらんっていうのもね、上が負けたらこれ、全部並びますよ、これ。まあ、次はもう、ナショナルリーグですよね。アメリカン連続で使っとったから、 前はジャイアンツやってましたもんね。まあ、やるとしたら、セントラルかイーストか、どっちかでしょうね。フィリーズはここにおるから、やっぱ、セントラルの方がええかもしれないですね。さすがにね、同じとこは取らんでいいんで。19がね、フィリーズでやってるから、まあ次はやっぱ、セントラルですかね。あちゃ。さあ、終わりましょうか。さあ、では、お疲れ様でした。あちゃー。